Today we are gonna build the classics, but this time we have 4 contestants. First, Kimi K3, a new Chinese model. According to benchmarks, it competes with the very best. And Grok 4.5, Opus class model but much cheaper. So, who do you think is going to win? At the end of this video, I will reveal the total cost and my final ranking, so stick around. First up, Donkey Kong. We start with GPT. And GPT implemented nice exploit. He added a ladder just behind the Kong so we can easily speedrun the game without any danger. But jumping works, at least that. And now Grok. I can tell that the character we are playing has really funny animation. And also please note that the barrels fall only on the left side, so we can just walk on the right side and we are safe. Kimi K3. Unfortunately, we are stuck on the ladder. We can't get off it, so we can't finish the game. That's an issue. And finally, Fable. Fable looks the most playable. The barrels are unpredictable, and the character we play feels most interactive. So the summary is simple. Fable, first place for me. GPT and Grok second, they both hacked a bit. And unfortunately, Kimi K3 last. We just couldn't finish the game because of the ladder back. And now Mario. GPT game. It doesn't look bad, but we had more crucial issue. We just couldn't jump onto the pipe, so we couldn't finish the game. Now Grok's game. And I can tell that it looks much better than GPT. The only issue I can see is that the Mario jumps really high. Fable now. The game itself is really playable, no issues here. But the clouds looks most simple, just connected blobs. But what I like the most here are the bricks. They're really detailed. Last but not least, Kimi K3. And Kimi K3 also feels interactive. The only issue here is that the camera is locked really near to the right edge of the game, so we need to kind of predict what is behind the corner. And the summary is surprising for this round. The cheapest model, the Grok, wins for me. The second goes for Fable and Kimi, and unfortunately, GPT, you are last. Pokémon and Pallet Town. And here I wouldn't expect anything crazy, because everything is code generated. So we start with GPT and yeah, look at that oak slab. The table doesn't have a collision, you can just walk over it. And the Charmander looks special. Now the Grok one. What I noticed is that the flowers and the river is moving, which is a nice touch. And the oak slab, better than GPT, but table, same, no collision. The fight itself had some feedback. The Pokémons are shaking after the hit, but the letters don't fit. In the Fables game also, the flowers are moving and the oak slab looks much better. And finally the collision works. The fight is also nice. Pokémons have the feedback after the hit, so that's a nice one. And Kimi K3. It looks nice, I would say. And also the oak slab. It is close to Fable, actually. The only issue is the text here. I would say that Fable won this one, but Kimi K3 was really close. Third place goes to Grok and last to GPT 5.6. And the bonus game, Don't Starve. I know that it's not retro, but I wanted to include it. And we start with the GPT. And the character GPT made is huge, almost the height of the trees. Boss itself looks interesting. And the fight, step right, step left and just win. Grok made it the simplest. And look at those hairs. The boss fight itself was really difficult and I think it wasn't winnable. Fable made it really immersive. The character is the right size in the world. And the boss fight was smooth. There was nice feedback and a lot of time to dodge the hit. And finally Kimi. And I love the aesthetics of this scene. But the fighting itself wasn't that good as Fable. And now the comparison. And here it gets interesting. The aesthetics, Kimi K3 won, but fighting-wise, Fable and Grok nailed it. So that's my final ranking. Fable takes first place, followed by Kimi, Grok and finally GPT. But the costs tell a completely different story. Grok was by far the cheapest, while Fable was the most expensive. And of course, I would never pay that much. It is an estimated API cost. If you like the video, you know what to do. See you in the next one.